Who you have for your
maybe
dark
two or three
horses?
times.
Hmm.
So in the East, I actually went with the Knicks.
Okay.
I actually went with the Knicks. No real reason outside of I still wanted to pick a team that was in the top four in that
Yeah.
conference and who I thought would be able to compete and has the kind of roster and has the kind of talent and has the coach who has been a part of really competitive playoff series. And Mike Brown has had a myriad of playoff series experience, both as an assistant and as a head coach. So I went with the Knicks, and then on the West with you, the Nuggets,
Yeah.
for similar reasons. You know, I think the veteran leadership, what Jokic is always able to do in the playoffs, the combination of him and Jamal and the chemistry that they have in the playoffs, and then I guess leaning more on some of those young guys who've developed and who've turned the corner. Peyton Watson, Christian Brown, some of those guys who can step in and play extended minutes during the playoffs. If they can be really effective, then yeah, Denver could potentially be a dark horse team.
Okay. No, I'm not mad at those either. Denver, man, they got to stay healthy. But to your point, the Knicks, do you really trust? Do you trust the players? Do you trust that because they've been so inconsistent this year? Like their play, when they're really good, you look at them as a championship team, and when they're really bad, you're like, break this team up. Like there's no gray area with the Knicks, and that is like that makes me concerned about them. You really
Yeah, I don't
trust them?
think. No, I don't think. I definitely don't think you're wrong. And I think with them, there's a lack of. There feels like there's a lack of championship personality amongst those players. Like Jalen Brunson, I wouldn't ever question his willingness to compete. I would be interested in knowing how capable of a leader he is when things aren't going his way. When you're in a game six and you're playing against Cade and you know you got a difficult matchup, are you capable of doing all the other things that can help you all contribute to winning? Is Karl Anthony
Agreed.
Towns disciplined enough to not get his fourth and his fifth foul with 4 minutes left, you know, or 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter? Those are the concerns that I have. Is Mikal Bridges, is he going to stay, you know, engaged enough offensively where he's going to knock down shots consistently? And so those would be some of the concerns. But again, they're a dark horse team. I don't necessarily expect them to make it out.
Yeah. No, that's fair. And they got an expensive ass roster. Like OG's making a lot of money, Mikal's making a lot of money. Not only is Mikal making a lot of money, you gave up a lot of capital for Mikal Bridges. I think it was like 4 first round picks or like something like that. You gave up a lot.